thy arms of love. Lord, I'm coming home. I want you to listen to these words that I'm about to speak and let it minister to your heart. The minister had just closed a revival in a huge Midwestern city. He stepped on the train on his way home and found himself seated beside a young man. And nothing better to do. He just tried to start up a conversation. Just something about the weather. Just kind of help the time as they travel. But he noticed that he didn't receive an answer. So he turned to the young man and saw the tears streaming down his cheeks. He told him, "Son, I'm a minister and I'm a preacher. I'll be glad to help you any way I can." The young man, through his tears, proceeded to tell his story. He said, "Preacher, 2 years ago, I got submitted hard that my mom and dad couldn't do a thing with me. It wasn't anything but a source of embarrassment to them. And things got so bad that I even went so far as to hit my father one day with my fist. And he told me then, 'Son, I hate to do it, but it's going to break your mama's heart. I'm going to have to ask you to leave this house and just get away. And we don't want to see you anymore.' Preacher, I wandered all over the country for the past 2 years. But about 3 weeks ago, I gave my heart and life to Jesus. And I told Mom and Dad what had happened. And I told them that I'd be on this train. And I told them that I was coming home." Preacher said, "Son, that's all well and good, but how do you know you're going to be welcome? And how do you know everything is forgiven?" He said, "Preacher, I told Dad in the letter that everything was all right. And if they could forgive me of all the pain I had caused them, for him to hang a little white rag at the top of that apple tree. And I could see it from this old train, and I'd know it'd be all right for me to come home. Preacher, would you look out there and tell me what you see? I want to go home so bad. I'm so sorry for all the heartache that I caused. Would you look? See if you see a little white rag at the top of that tree." Well, the preacher, not knowing what to expect and not knowing the circumstances, he dusted the window with that old tree off, and he looked out and turned around and had a big smile on his face and said, "Son, you can relax. Said that apple tree's in full blossom. I've never seen something like this in all my life. And standing out there is your mom and dad, waving a big white bench. She said, 'Come on home, son. Welcome home.'" And you know, that is just like our God. It doesn't matter how much we have sinned. It doesn't matter how far we have strayed away from God. All we have to say is, "Forgive me of my sins, and I want to live for you." And He will welcome each and every one of us home.
Amen.
I'm